artists are individuals, and sometimes they're very fierce individuals. Do you understand how he developed the ways and means to get them to adhere to a conformity?
Well, it's called teamwork, and Walt was really one who really fostered that more than anybody ever. And I want to quote Mark Davis, who said something funny along those lines a few years ago, and he said, because what you said, every artist is very individual, has his strong own point of view, wants to do it his way, maybe, but in a team effort, you have to conform and get the job done. So Mark Davis said, I think one of Walt's greatest achievements was that he had all of us individual artists working together without killing one another.
And who do you think was the one who managed to pull those elements together? Was it Walt?
I think it was Walt, to keep the politics out of the place, to let just the animators be animators and be artists and animate, and he dealt with those politics, if there were any. Yeah, I mean, it's just his achievement is to create a studio where all these different artists worked together and did great things. That's a tremendous achievement. Because we had, I mean, you saw this too, Paul, over the years. We have people at Disney come and go. We look at their artwork and it looks incredible. Come on in, work with us. And they're just not team players. They just can't conform and work with other people's ideas, so they leave. So this is very unique, what Walt fostered way back.
You had to compromise, I'm sure, along the way to be part of that team. When you're working on The Lion King or any of the great films of the Disney Renaissance that you worked on, how did you do that? You must have had to grit your teeth more than once.
Well, I mean, to be honest with you, I kind of learned early on that I really enjoy working with other people's ideas because they could help my work to look better. There really is only one example or one incident that I can think of where I ran into a little bit of trouble. On Aladdin, I remember we had set the characters and the characters' look, and then the art director takes care of the characters' colors. And I remember seeing my first color design for Jafar, who I animated in that film, and it was all in red, and he looked like Santa Claus. And I talked to the art director and I said, can't we put a little bit of black in there for contrast? And no, he had his theory, this is how it should be. Jasmine is all in blue and the Sultan is all in yellow and Jafar will all be in red. And I kept saying, it looks like Santa Claus. And so, but what you do as an artist is you put your pencil where your mouth is. So I took my magic markers and did some designs that incorporated a little bit more dramatic black and knocked at his door, the art director's door, and just put some drawings there. I said, when you have a chance, look at this, and left. And wouldn't you know, the first dailies, Jafar had black and red. So, so that was one of the incidents where you just run into something, and you just have to find the right way of solving that.
That's diplomacy as well as teamwork.